Ellen DeGeneres. The legalization of gays and lesbians has been influenced by few people directly, and Ellen DeGeneres is one person who has done it. Interestingly, she is not an advocate of lesbian, gay rights. She does not talk about it on her award-winning, nationally acclaimed talk show that airs daily. It is simply because she is affable and people like her as a person. Her sexual orientation lies towards the same sex, but she has not allowed that to taint her reputation as a person that is good-natured and can make a positive difference in the life of others. Many people draw inspiration and guidance from this woman. She used to be a comedian that turned actress and now hosts a talk show as a media darling. The chief operating officer of Facebook, Sheryl Sandberg. Sheryl Sandberg holds the reins of Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg occupies a middle-level rank on our list of most powerful American men because of being the CEO of Facebook. So, Ms. Sandberg can't be far behind in influence. There's a glut of social media nowadays, and it is the responsibility of this woman to keep the hype alive amidst controversies like a rape being shown live on Facebook Live for 3 hours without anyone reporting it to the authorities. Her decisions affect how people communicate and interact with each other as technology pinions them tighter with each passing day. She is the author of the best-selling Lean In and is an advocate of women's participation in practical life beyond their homes. She led Facebook through the highly publicized IPO recently and has $1 billion of unvested stock in her name. Also, she has been rewarded well for her efforts. Chairman of the Democratic National Committee, Wasserman Schultz. Ms. Wasserman Schultz is a busy lady as she occupies two very important places in the U.S. system. Being the chairperson of the Democratic National Party, she is the most influential person when it comes to determining the strategy of the party. She has become the face of the party, and when she speaks, cameras are held still and people pay attention. On the other side, she is a congresswoman whose opinion can affect the scoop that is got out of the Treasury, as she serves as a member of the Appropriations Committee. She can create a difference regarding public discourse towards any issue or towards legislation. She has a direct role in shaping the U.S. policy, and that makes her a powerful and influential lady of this time. Michelle Obama. Although being the First Lady and the wife of the most powerful man on earth gave her leverage above all American women, we are talking about vibes exuded by Michelle as a woman generally. Her sense of fashion and stance on various social matters has given her a respectable position in the American society. Many people have gone as far as demanding her active role in politics so that she could run for the next president. She is a capable woman in her own right, as she graduated from both the top schools of Princeton and Harvard, holds a law degree and practiced community law before moving into the White House. Her ability to hold attention of large audiences is a gift that has not been granted to many first ladies. Her Let's Move campaign about child obesity has brought her motherly instincts to light. And while she can snatch the ex-President Obama's cell phone man, she is powerful. Diane Sawyer. The TV is more known as the television nowadays, as there are a lot of twists in the stories that reach us. Yet there is the impression amongst viewers that if M'(S) Diane Sawyer is saying it, then it is most likely true, and many people accept her authority over what she has chosen to be the topic of that day. She covers the most important news stories of the time, and her experience of years has given her the ability to shape up conversations. It is not just the exceptional quality of her work, but also that she exerts considerable influence. Forbes ranked her as 23rd most powerful woman in the world, and that was because if there is an important interview with someone like the president, expect M'(S) Sawyer to be asking the question live. Virginia Rometty, CEO of IBM. Political power should be attributed to the ordinary people. This is the key fight between activists and MNCs today. The former believe that multinational corporations can affect governmental decisions because of the role that they play in the economy. This is why women CEOs of multinational companies are important and influential. Not only are women more compassionate, but also their approach towards different matters is more humane. Women in workplace and women in technology will drive forth globalization and competitiveness, and Rometty is a woman active on both fronts. 4. Nancy Pelosi. Ms. Nancy Pelosi is one of the most powerful politicians in the U.S. today. She was once the Speaker of the House and is now the Minority Leader. Also, she is the mover and shaker in the Congress halls. She helps in creating strategies that will help in advancement of the party. Her job includes assistance to Democratic candidates who want to get elected or re-elected. She is on the front line of her party's publicity, promotion and advocacy. Melinda Gates. Melinda Gates, along with her husband Bill Gates, is the co-founder of the world's richest charitable foundation in history. Prime ministers have accountability to the parliament, CEOs have boards to answer to, but Ms. Gates has $41.3 billion in endowment funds that she can spend wherever she and her husband see fit. As a person who has considerable focus on women and girls, Melinda Gates has the capacity to influence decisions made in the name of gender. In conference called by Angela Merkel, M'(S) Gates made an address and impression that none of the other women could have done. Indra Nooyi, the CEO of Pepsi Company. The CEO of Pepsi is known well for her leadership style. Another important point that goes to her credit is her concern for health. She has not shied away from the fact that obesity is linked to the carbonated drink industry. She has in fact spoken about how the company can contribute to the solution of this problem. Also, she has talked about sneaking health into her products. While Pepsi is the most popular drink on this planet, and the reason behind diabetes being so prevalent, if the CEO is concerned with how healthy their products are, therefore she is moving in the right direction. People will listen, and if she says it is healthy, it might boost their sales even higher. Together Coca-Cola and Pepsi fund 96 health groups in America. 1. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is a billionaire and one of the richest women in America. She had a show that was watched by millions and nationally syndicated. Also, she became an almost universal household name because of her style and presentation on the show. She came across as a woman who doesn't only want money, but wants to make a difference to the world, because of her philanthropic activity. Winfrey launched her own magazine named O and formed a production company that helped her produce shows, feature films, and her own cable network, also named after her own self. When she announced that she was reading a certain book, it jumped up to being the bestseller. Everyone might not agree with her, but everyone listens to her.